Hello everybody, Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 24, and we are starting today's episode in the new year. I hope everyone had a great and safe new year. I know for me, my wife and I, we had a very lovely dinner. She put together this amazing meal, a little charcuterie board thing. Kind of waiting for her to correct me in the background, but adult Lunchables. Adult Lunchables is what it was, a little charcuterie board. So that is what we did for the new year. And we actually, I don't think we stayed up until midnight. But nonetheless, we had a very fun time. We played some games as well, which were very, very fun to play. So with that, I hope all of you had a great New Year's yourself. And with that, we are starting, like I said, this episode in the brand new year. And normally with the new year, there are a lot of things that go on, things that you want to do for the year, New Year's resolutions, and things like that. And for me, one of the things I want to do is, at least when it comes to Truly Bedrock, is, work on my base. Because, yeah, I don't think we've worked on the base since October? October is the last time I think we worked on the base here. And what we did was work on the basalt generator. So that is the last thing I worked on the base area. And then from there, there was a little bit of a break. Things just got very busy with my schedule. And then we jumped right into the winter builds, which I had a lot of fun doing. But with that, like I said, this, at least for the beginning of the year, I definitely want to make some progress on the base. And if we look around, you can see I have done just that. I've been doing a lot of digging off camera. And by digging, I mean just leveling out this whole area so I can start placing down a nice little, I guess, garden walkway area to go in front of the base. Since it has been a minute since we worked on the base, I'm sure you probably forgot what the theme behind the base was. So, the idea behind Fox Tech was to study all of the new nether blocks that came out with another update. So, when we started the season, the nether update had just been released, and my idea was to have this modern-looking research facility that was going to research all of those things, and of course have all of my different farms, like my chicken farms, my honey farm, the basalt generator. We got the gunpowder farm in the back. We got our storage system right here. We have our pumpkin and melon farm. Trying to remember what's all here. Sugarcane and everything like that. And of course there is still room to build. I still have some ideas for this. I was thinking of some sort of furnace system to go right here. And then, this guy right here, this little build there, again, with the idea being this is another type of research facility. I put that there to be in the lobby of this area, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted. I actually need to tear that out and put some greenery there. I think that would look a lot nicer. But with that, the whole idea was to have a modern feel to this build, which is actually coming out pretty nicely. Didn't look so good without this, but I was working on all of this off camera, and man, this is looking pretty good. So we have some light gray concrete here. I know diorite is not everyone's favorite block, but I managed to make it work and work it into the walkway, and this thing is definitely coming together. So what we're gonna do, at least for most of the episode, is work on a bit of decorating. And oh man, I better get to the bed here because things do spawn. So yeah, let me go ahead and sleep real quick. Alright, what we're gonna do is head over to the shopping area because I want to get some dark green wool to make some modern grass, to get those grass lines going. And note to self, next season when I make my nether tunnel, don't do this because I can't fly in it. I didn't think about that, but it looks good, right? It looks good. Here we are. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some of this green wool. And let's place 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds here. There we go. I think I use... Was it green wool or did I use green concrete powder for the modern grass? I'm pretty sure it was... green wool. Oh man, I don't remember now. That's gonna bug me. I think... Let's see, I think... Dadcraft has some concrete powder over here. Let me take a quick look. Oh, it's right here. And this place has been built up quite a bit. It's looking really good over here. Let's see, was it... Aw, man. Well, I guess, green wool it is. There is one more place we can look, and that is here at the All Mall. Concrete is right over here. Full concrete, and... okay. Nope. Yep, so, yeah, we definitely have to go with the green wool, and, man, I really hope green wool is what I needed, and not the green concrete powder. Actually, I do think I have some green concrete powder back at the starter house, because when the chunk boards were being laid out, I believe concrete was being used, the green concrete powder. So, hopefully... Whoa. What has happened here? We have a lot of nether growth going on around this beacon here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Something's very weird is going on, but let's go ahead and check. Where did I... Man, it's been a while since I've been here, actually. Hey, who left these open? My old chicken farm, and let's see. Somewhere in one of these chests, I should have maybe... Ooh, look at all that nether quartz. What? Surprised I didn't bring that over with me. Man, I am holding out on myself. Wait. Yes. Okay. No. Yes. I mean, yes to that, but no, I don't have inventory space. Let's see what we can get rid of, and, yeah. Then we'll head back to the base. Let's go ahead and take a look. So the idea for this modern field is to have some nicely cut grass with the nice lines like you'd see on a baseball field. So let's give it a little test right here. And that's right, my inventory is full. And let's go ahead and lay down the concrete powder first, the stuff that we don't have. And watch, this is going to be it. It is. This is what I use. Let's put down the wool. Yeah. Yeah, the concrete powder is what I use. Of course, the thing that we don't readily have available or can purchase is what I use. And the reason for that is if we look at the grass texture and then we look at the texture of the concrete powder, they are very similar and the color works pretty well together. The green concrete is a little bit lighter, or I guess has more of a yellow to it than the grass, so it lets off a nice natural looking line as opposed to wool. So I hate to do this, but I think I need a refund. I'm sorry, Tiz. I need to refund these 2 stacks of wool, and I guess I need to make my own green concrete powder. The heartburn from that last cup of coffee I had is kicking in, and I just remembered that there was a cactus shop over here, and hopefully it still has cacti. Right? I think it was cactus. Yes. Very nice. But we still have to... Oh, green dye right there. Oh yes, I don't have to make cactus farm and then make green dye. It's just readily available. Yeah, I will pay 2 diamonds. That is more than enough. Let's put this somewhere safe. Let's do that. Let's grab those 2 diamonds that we spent at Tiz's shop and put them here. Okay, so we have green dye. That is perfect because I definitely have enough sand and gravel to make the concrete powder. So, okay, we are definitely saving time there. I was worried for a moment because I wanted to get building, and I was worried that I would have to spend some time grinding to try to just get some green dye. But thankfully the shop is there. So let's go ahead and head back over to the base area. I got the green concrete powder, but looking at this, I actually want the lines to go this way. So let's go ahead and dig this up real quick. Bam, bam. And put that there. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Because we want this to be grass, and this line is going to be concrete powder. In this line. That works out perfectly. Down. There we go. Want all my grass blocks back. There we go. There we go. That is looking a lot better. And I don't have this planned out yet, but I definitely want to run the grass lines out that way. And as you can see, I'm not too sure where I'm going with this just yet, but yeah, we are getting this underway. Yeah, I think that's going to look good when we have this area all completed. So my idea is this was going to be kind of like a little break area. We got a little bench here. You can come down and relax. You know, working hard at the research facility, you just want to go for a walk. You come down here, enjoy the beautiful garden, enjoy the scenery. And then this walkway, what I was going to do originally was going to have some sort of dock for, you know, this is how people get to the island. But actually, you know what? I think I want to add some sort of, I don't know what the term is. It's not a dock, because no boats are going to go here. But some sort of walkway that you can place here. No, there's a proper term for it. I can't think of it. But yeah, that's going to run out to there. I'm not sure if I'm going to connect the two. And then what I'm thinking, just for access to this place, thinking of making some sort of helipad or something where that tree is. I think that would be very cool, but that would come later on down the road. But at least we have some sort of idea of what we want to do here. And then this area, I have this walkway started. This is going to go around here. We can work on that just a bit. But yeah, this gives us another opportunity to make a nice little garden area, which I think is going to be very cool. I was looking at modern ponds, and I saw a pretty reoccurring theme. So that is having some sort of concrete border going around it. Now, as far as the design goes on the inside, I saw mainly two things. The first one being, of course, having the water, but then it had some sort of steps going through it, which I thought was cool, but unfortunately, I think this pond is too small for something like that. And for those steps, I don't really know where you would go, so it didn't really make too much sense for me. And the second thing I saw was having the pond, having a bunch of lily pads, and then having some sort of plants at the end coming out of the water. So I think that is what I'm going to go with. Not really sure what goes at the bottom here, but I've been lining up the bottom of my water areas with cobblestone just because, well, because I feel like it. I think it looks good. So if we take a look over here, what I did with these, yeah, it just kind of breaks it up a bit. The texture, well, it does give texture because concrete is so smooth. So I thought that was looking good, so I think I'm going to stick with that theme. And of course, I am out of cobblestone. I also noticed that there seems to be fish in the pond all the time. And I think they look like, they're koi fish, which I don't think we have here. But maybe I'll just grab a salmon out of the water right there and throw it in. So a slight change in plans, I modified the pond just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, maybe a lot. So I got rid of the grass, I swapped out the grass for some gravel, I got rid of the light gray concrete trim and swapped it for some dark oak, and I got the salmon in there. I got the small ones. I had a really big one in there, but I felt kind of bad having a really big salmon in there because it was like almost 2 block lengths, and yeah, it didn't look like it'd be happy, so I grabbed some of the small ones. We have our lily pads, we have our sugarcane, bamboo, and then some grass just to add some of that greenery to the pond there. And then I added some bushes to go along the edges because it was a little too gray. We do have the gravel and the light gray concrete, so I broke that up using the bushes and completed the rest of this walkway. Like I mentioned, that's going to go out here and out to this area, which looks like it's going to work out perfectly. We're not going to do it during this episode. It may be something I do off camera. I haven't decided yet, but at least we got this area done, and I really like the way this came out. Again, using the light green, it's not light green, using the green concrete powder. It looks like green because, you know, it's lighter than the grass, but using the green concrete powder to make those lines in our grass here, which adds some nice variety of color here. Now, what we're going to do is we should probably finish up this walkway and line this up. Actually, since we're here, this one's going to be very easy. I'll line this up with bushes going all the way down to there. And then we have this whole area to play with. So, not too sure what we're going to do with this just yet. But before we close out the episode, we are going to figure something out for this little area here. I just had a really great idea of what we can do for the garden area, and not just the garden area, but the pond area as well. And it is going to require some mini blocks. So those mini blocks, I am really loving those. If you didn't see what I did in the winter cabin, yeah, I had a lot of fun using them. So I have one more idea of what we can do with them. So we are following Beardstone over to his base area once again to get us some gravel mini blocks. So let's go ahead and get those. I didn't realize how much time I have already taken, and with that, we are pretty close to the end of our time limit for today's episode. But, like I said before we ended the episode, I did want to work on the second garden area. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see my idea for the mini blocks until the next episode. So I'll save that for next episode because I am pretty excited about that. But as promised, I did decorate this area, or at least lay the foundation down for it. We'll finish it up in the next episode along with our mini block idea. But I laid this out just to get a general idea of what I'd like to do. So again, we have our nicely cut grass here. We have a few planters, and then we have this little body of water there just to, again, break up the green, the brown, and the gray. So we added that in there, which I think looks really nice. And the donkeys, the donkeys are not here to stay. I'm going to have to find some place to put them because I also have a horse or two on the other side by the sugarcane farm. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good foundation for what I want to do in the beginning of the next episode. And I am super excited about the plans for this. And I still have to think of something I want to do for the wall because we are not going to leave this bare. But we will think of something. And just thinking about it. So we have this lovely view right here, But, I mean, at the same time, we can look right into the window and, yeah. See chickens getting cooked up right there. Oh, and there goes another one. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Peaceful, burning chickens. Peaceful, burning chickens. I don't know, we'll put something up here to block the windows. I think that's pretty funny, though. I really didn't think about that. But, man, yeah, like I said, I'm super excited about the mini block idea. Again, we will get to that in the next episode. But with that being said, everyone, we are all out of time. So thanks so much for joining me for today's episode. Again, Happy New Year, and I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.